The Palestinians, the Invaders, Part 4. Civilian casualties in Gaza. 3,000 Hamas terrorists filled with hate butchered 1,200 Israeli citizens within a few hours. They wished to kill thousands more, but Israel, after recovering from the initial surprise, was able to defeat them. The IDF is hundreds of times more organized and stronger. If it had acted with proportional levels of hatred, we could have killed tens of thousands of Palestinians a day and wipe up the entire Gaza Strip from its population within about a month. However, Israel's attitude is exactly the opposite. The IDF put great efforts to avoid killing Palestinian civilians. Even that it could easily kill tens of thousands of people a day, the actual Palestinian casualties are around 250 per day, of which 2/3 are Hamas's terrorists. Those numbers were true during the first few months of the war. Now the numbers went down to a dozen or two casualties per day, which makes the point that Israel is not engaging in mass murder even stronger. Out of their civilians' death, we don't really know how many were killed by Hamas, that has been very cruel towards the Palestinians for 20 years, and how many were killed by the IDF as a mistake because Hamas is operating within the civilian population to use them as human shields.
Hamas has shot tens of thousands rockets at Israel with hopes to kill tens of thousands of Israeli civilians. Yet, they succeeded very little due to the fact that Israel is society focused on love and care and greatly invested in shelters, in defensive weapons, and in keeping safe awareness. Hamas, on the other hand, desires the death of Palestinian civilians to use as media propaganda against Israel. For that reason, Hamas does not provide the Palestinian people any defense or shelters. To the opposite, they use them as human shields. Hamas built 700 kilometers of tunnel. Yet, they will not allow their civilians to use even small parts of them for shelter. Hamas will cruelly kill Palestinians that do not obey their rules.
The tragedy is that the United Nations, the Red Cross, the pro-Palestinian protesters, world's media, and most world leaders support the Hamas mentality. Some actively and some passively encourage Hamas to continue with such behavior at the cruel cost of the Palestinian population. They do so because their focus is not on the well-being of the Palestinian people but rather on using their suffering as propaganda against Israel. There will come the day that Elohim will judge and punish them. Do not join them.
The claims that Israel is starving the Palestinian people have also been proven to be lies. It is sad that the world's media and leading politicians are fast to promote those lies, even that there are evidences that those claims were made false by parties who wish to hurt Israel. Israel is the one to provide food to the Palestinian people. Sadly, most influencers in key position don't give Israel credit for her kindness and generosity due to their egos and lack of integrity. Instead, they keep inciting even greater hatred that brings violence. All for the sake of greater anti-Israel propaganda.
The claims that Israel is engaged in mass genocide of the Palestinian people are completely lies promoted by evil people who themselves desire to do genocide against Israel. Those claims are not just lies. They are incitements for hatred and violence. The world must prosecute Al Jazeera and other evil so-called journalists and influencers. Sue them for damages for all the people that got hurt due to their incitements and for billions of dollars of property damages due to their incitements. Many UNRWA workers and Al Jazeera journalists should be jailed for their incitements. They are the ones to be blamed for the suffering of the Palestinian people. The next chapter is a warning against the pro-Palestinians protests.
Please subscribe and share our YouTube channel and watch our other videos about the subject and about Elohim and his plans for the world and for Israel. www.youtube.com/@ElohimLoveAndWorld. We invite you to read Elohim and His Love site about world-changing teachings to guide and protect you. Elohim's plan is filled with love, truths, and justice. The enemy, the devil, confuses us with thousands of alternative plans. The Palestinians serve a critical role in the devil's plans to steal your soul. www.patreon.com/loveofelohim. Written by Atan Katz. Copyright by Atan Katz 2024. AI is used only for presentation purposes.